So, good morning. Welcome to our Seniors Yoga again. It's wonderful to know that you're there. We're doing this live stream in the midst of our self-isolation where we can still connect in this amazing way. So I hope you're all doing really, really well. If you can't check in through video, there's a chat bar down the bottom. Just feel free to write anything if you want to share a message, or on our group messaging as well. Beautiful. So we're going to begin with the feet connected on the floor, tailbone grounding down on our chair. You're going to need a chair, a block. If you've got a strap or a belt or a tie or something we can use, maybe you will use that later. May not be necessary though. Let's begin by checking in and noticing how we are today. So I'd like to invite you to close the eyes really softly. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And sighing it all the way out. And again, a deep breath in. With a deep, deep sigh. One more like this. Deep breath in. And a deep, deep sigh. Maybe place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, if that feels okay for your arms to do that. And as we're here resting, we're just going to begin to scan the body. Check in and our mind's inner eye start to say hello to the feet and feel that feeling of where the feet are connecting on the floor. Start to trace that energy through the actual feet, through your ankles, through your lower shins and the calves. Feel the energy move through the space in the knees, up the legs, into the hips. Feel the sacrum. Begin to feel the spine where it's sitting on top of the sacrum. Feeling the spine all the way up to between your shoulder blades, the thoracic spine, to the neck, to the cranium that's sitting on top of the spine, across the top of the head, down through the frontal lobe of the brain and the front part of your cranium, to the sides of your cranium, and the left and right cerebral hemispheres of the brain. And deep into the brain, right into the space between your ears, the space between the top part of your cranium and the bottom, the base. Soften the root of your tongue. Soften the jaw. Release the neck and the throat. Let your shoulders melt and become a little heavier. Feeling your collarbones broaden and your chest just open that little bit more, especially with every breath. Breathe deeply and completely. Let's notice the breath for a little while. Begin to hear and feel your breath. Feel the movement under your hands as you deepen and lengthen that breath a little bit more, and then start to lengthen the pause too. Rest deeply into the pause. Make it a little bit longer. And then start to lengthen that breath, the in-breath a little more. With your lips sealed as you breathe in, feel the warmth down the back of your throat and pause at the top and hold that breath just for a bit until you feel you're called to breathe again, and then let it breathe out naturally. Feel everything recoil back into the center, and then pause again. Breathe in for a long, slow count of 4. Pause and hold for 4. Exhale for a long, slow count of 6. And pause here for 2. Breathe in long, slow 4. Pause here for 4. Breathing out for 6. And pause. Slowly release the hands, breathing naturally. Taking the hands down on the, maybe the palms up here. Take one deep breath in. Hold here. Completely breathe out. And completely hold. Opening the eyes. And it's just setting an intention now for your practice, something that you might need. It might be just simply to relax, maybe to create a little bit of calm, a little bit of peace. It might be an intention for someone else, clarity on something, whatever that is for you. We're going to start to rest the palms down now. Let's start to warm the head and the neck up with little head gentle rotations. So drop your chin to your chest and feel a little squeeze and a pause at the front. And slowly looking up to the ceiling, not too high, just back far enough for you, and pause. Do that again 2 more times each way, gentle flex. And begin to round the spine a little as you do that. Then inhale, look up, begin to extend and squeeze the shoulder blades back a little. Exhale, look forward again, begin to round the upper chest and the upper spine. And inhale, looking all the way up. Exhale, come back through center and look to the front. Inhale here, turn and look over your right shoulder. I'm doing the same as you rather than mirroring. And let's come back through and turn to look over the other shoulder. Noticing where you're feeling it in the neck. Turn to the other direction. And turn to the other direction. Do that one more time. Turning and looking. Noticing what's happening in the neck. Turning and looking. And let's come on back to center here. Looking to center. This time we're going to drop, and I'll do mirror you this time. Left ear to left shoulder. Center. Right ear to right shoulder. Center. Left ear to left shoulder. Center. Right ear to right shoulder. Center. One more time each way. Left ear. Center. Right ear. Beautiful, making the movement so smooth and fluent. And come to center. Now we're going to do 2 circles each way, joining all those movements together. Make them small So it's not forcing the circle, it's just starting to warm all of those little parts of the facet joints up. You don't want to overdo this. Okay, so gently drop the chin and then take the ear to the shoulder, looking up and starting to squeeze the shoulder blades back as you look up. And gently dropping the ear to the shoulder. As you drop the chin around the spine forward, releasing, coming to the side, releasing, looking up, squeeze the shoulders back, releasing, come to the side. Come and hold it at the front and let's go back the other way 2 times. Gentle to the side, looking up and squeeze, gently letting it drop to the side and flex. Let's do that again one more time. Looking up and squeeze, gentle side bend, coming back to the center and looking all the way up. And pause for a moment, take a deep breath in and sigh completely all the way out. We're going to be in Egyptian, okay, now, and we've done this before, Rhonda. So the hands are going to be on the legs and the elbows out. We're going to shift the torso, the ribs, just to the left here, or actually it's going to look to the right. So let's shift to the right and now to the left. Shift to the right and now to the left. Shift to the right, to the left, and again shift to the right and now to the left. Beautiful. Come back to center. We're going to do the second part of this movement. Turn the hands so they face in. Inhale, ground down through the pubic bone and rock your pelvis forward. Feel an arch happen in your spine. Extend through and open up through this front body. Breathe in here. And then exhale, tuck your tailbone under. Draw the belly button back around your shoulders. Sink your chest down, chin to chest. Exhale. Inhale, come on up to the arch. Exhale, round. You can really breathe like I am too. Inhale, breathe in. And as we breathe out, stick your tongue out like lion's breath. 3 more times like this. Breathe in through your nose. Feel the warmth of the breath down the throat. Exhale, stick your tongue out. And again, breathe in. Exhale, round, stick the tongue out. 1 more time, breathe in. Exhale, round. Come on up to center. Let's put those movements together. You can miss out the tongue if it doesn't feel natural. So we're going to inhale here, grow long, breathe in. And then exhale, shift the ribs to the side and start to round back and shift the ribs to the other side. Let's start to create a circle now. Still with the breath. Begin to move your hips and pelvis with it if you find that anchoring them hurts your back too much. Let it all kind of flow, almost like you're shifting your weight now from buttock cheek to buttock cheek, and you're walking, almost like the legs are kind of walking and doing this with this movement. Okay, so let it all kind of move together fluently without locking anything down. We want to let it move. Let's go back the other way. Careful you're stable in your chair. Do 2 more like this. Letting your head and neck roll as well, organically. Can you notice how mine's just kind of going fluently? Allow yours to do that as well, just so you're not rigid anywhere. You're kind of letting all this movement follow on from one another like a chain reaction. And let's hold and take a moment to close your eyes and feel how you're feeling. Okay, opening the eyes. We're going to change the pace a little bit here. So inhale, reach those arms up, and exhale, let them drop. Inhale, reach your arms up, ground your sitting bones, let them drop. Do that again, breathe in. And again. 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. Begin to stomp the legs. Shake the arms and shake everything out. Let your breath shake as well. And stop. Notice how you're feeling in the body. Which parts do you feel energized, buzzing like energy? What parts now feel awake? I feel awake in my belly. I didn't feel that awake before there. So this time, take your arms up and shake the arms up above your head. See if that feels any different in the body once we've done that. And can we let the feet kind of wobble as well? Shake, 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 shake the hands. Shake, 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 stomp, stomp, stomp. Exhale. Big breath in. Exhale, pause. Let it all out. Beautiful. Okay. We're doing something called heel sliders. Normally we do this on the floor. It's a gentle somatic technique. Before we do it, I want you to take a moment to look up at the sky. We've already done a lot of neck work, so you probably already have a little bit more range of motion. But look up at the ceiling and pick a spot which is your range of motion. And then look to the center again. The movement, and we're going to do our left leg first. I'm mirroring you now. Okay, so we're going to slide, keep our heel connected on the floor, slide it in front of you, and as you slide the heel forward, begin to lift the ball of your foot up. And as you lift the ball of the foot up, curl your toes under. Careful that you don't get a cramp, so go slow. Then we reverse it. So we're going to lower the foot down, undo the toes, and slide the foot back. Just the left side for now. So slide the heel out, and as you do that, simultaneously lift that foot, and then when you reach the extension part, curl your toes. And it might help to shift your bottom forward. You don't want to go too straight with that leg. You want to still keep a bend in it. Lift the foot off the ground, curl the toes under, lower the foot, uncurl the toes, slide the heel back. Hopefully you've got a smooth surface under you. If you haven't, just move your mat over to the side. Let's do that again. Slide the left foot down, lift the heel, curl the toes under. Sorry, lift the foot, curl the toes under. Pause. Lower the foot, uncurl the toes, slide the foot back. Do two more like that. Slide, simultaneously flex at the ankle, curl the toes under. Lower it down, release the toes, slide back. One more time. Forward, lift. Hi, Maz, you made it on. We're doing seniors yoga at the moment, so welcome. And lower and slide back. I'm just going to fix the screen for a moment. Sorry, guys. Okay, that's better. Welcome, Maz. I can't see you or hear you, but at least you know that you can actually check in and come on now. So, Rhonda, we'll do one more like this, heel sliders. So slide the heel forward, lift the ball of the foot, curl the toes under, lower the foot, slide the heel back. Take a moment to have a breath here. Hi, Maz. Hi. Can't hear you, but I can see you. You're on. Rhonda, we're going to ground down the foot, and I want you to just look up now and see whether or not you feel magically that you've got range of motion. I know you'll be having a magic moment, so that's awesome. So we're going to do the other side. We're doing heel sliders right now for seniors yoga. So what we're doing this time with your right leg, we're going to slide, keep your heel connected, slide the foot forward to a point, then at the same time lift the ball of your foot off the floor, curl your toes under, squeeze there, lower the foot, uncurl the toes, slide the heel back. You'll need a slidey surface, so make sure there's nothing inhibiting you. Let's go again. Slide the foot forward, lift the ball, curl the toes, lower the foot, uncurl the toes, slide back. slide the foot, curl, lift, uncurl and lower. One more time, slide the foot, lift, curl the toes, lower, extend the toes, and draw the heel back. Take a moment to pause. Exhale, lower, release, and then take a moment to check. Wow, that's a great improvement. Awesome. Okay. I think I might have lost Rhonda too. So this time, let's take a grounding seat on our chair. Let's take the hands, clasp the fingers nice and gently in toward one another. Turn the palms, push the energy out, ground down through the sitting bones, reach all the way up. As you reach your palms for the ceiling, ground your sitting bones down, squeeze your shoulder blades back together. Notice what happens in your body. What might want to happen is you might want to stick the ribs out. See if you can draw the front ribs in a little bit whilst drawing your shoulder blades back toward one another. And it's okay if you're here, that's fine. Just see if you can activate those shoulder blades just with your mind, with intention. Now inhale, reach again a little higher, and exhale, side bend to your left. Keep your keep your right buttock down. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, stretch left. Keep your, sorry, yeah, I'm mirroring you. Don't worry about directions. Stretch the other way. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend to your left. Keep your right buttock down. Inhale, ground down. Exhale to your right. Keep your left buttock down. Inhale, release the arms down and let them drop. Now, this one I tried this morning. It felt really nice. Can you wiggle your bottom to the front of your chair, but grab the back of your chair and make sure you're stable. So have a nice wide stance here, okay? And I'll grab quite low initially, although you probably won't feel as much of a stretch. So maybe lift as high as you can. But you don't want to pull your chair forward. So wiggle down enough so that when you fold forward, you're able to feel a stretch and an opening through the front of your chest and still stable on your chair. So as you've got this good grip on the back of your chair, lean your chest forward. That's it. Come on all the way up. Walk the feet together. Roll the shoulders all the way around. Beautiful. Okay, if you've got a strap, it might be a good idea to grab your strap now. And if you haven't, you can use a towel, a little blanket, somebody's tie, anything, a scarf, a really nice scarf will do the job. So let's take a fairly wideish grip. Inhale here, raise your arms above your head. And as you exhale, we're gently going to side bend to the left. Inhale, come up center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come up center. This time we're going to gently play. So find that play. Slowly move into the positions that feel right for you. Opening through the chest, taking the strap back, opening through the front of the shoulders without overdoing it. Little playful, organic movements. And exhale, bring them all the way down. Shake it out. Let's do a little bit of a shake again. So shake, stomp the feet, shake the body, shake the arms. Big breath in, Let them flop down one more time. Awesome. Okay, taking your feet wide this time. Hands on the inside of your thighs. Let's drop the opposite shoulder toward the opposite knee. Okay, see how I'm folding down there? You want to aim your left shoulder toward the inside of your right thigh. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, other side. Right shoulder toward left inner thigh. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, left shoulder. Feel a stretch in the front of the shoulder and also around the back. Inhale up. Exhale, left, right shoulder. Don't worry if I'm confusing my left and right. Sometimes mirroring you, sometimes not. Let's do that again. Left shoulder, your left shoulder. And again, last time, right shoulder. And the other side, come on, then come on all the way up. So here, walk to the front of your chair, and we're going to spin around to the side. Make sure you're gripping to the outside of the chair here. Scoop this tailbone under, whatever side that is for you. Reach the same arm all the way up. And exhale as you breathe and settle into this. Inhale, reach. Exhale, breathe. Inhale, reach. And exhale, release. Spin the other way. Gently let the knee lower down. Make sure you're secure on your chair. Scoop this tailbone under. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, settle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, settle. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Spinning all the way around. Taking your feet wide, shuffling to the front. We're going to do a sun salutation. Make sure your bottom's securely on the chair. Maybe your feet about as wide as your hips. Breathe the arms down and up. And exhale, let's dive. Draw the pelvic floor up as you fold your chest over your thighs and slide your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your hands up, reach them on your thighs, flatten your back. Exhale, draw pelvic floor up as you fold and release. Inhale, trace the arms up, flat back, flat spine. Exhale, fold. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale, fold. This time, breathe all the way up, ground the feet, draw the lower abdominals in. And now let it expand as you breathe in. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Let's do that again. Breathe the arms down and up. Slightly looking up at the thumbs. Exhale, fold. Draw your pelvic floor up as you fold your chest over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten your spine. Activate the shoulders, shoulder blades. Keep your shoulders down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, activate the shoulder blades, shoulders down, looking up. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to add on this time. So inhale, ground your feet, breathe your way all the way up, squeeze that lower belly, and then release it as you breathe all the way in. As we release, we're going to twist around. So your left hand comes behind you, your right hand to the outside of your left leg, and twist. If your back hurts, then let your pelvis turn with you. Stay here. Inhale, release a little bit. Stay in the twist. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, let's untwist. Sweep those arms all the way up. Exhale, twist the other way. Left hand to the right leg, right hand behind you. Twist. Let your hips come with you with the twist. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, twist. Inhale, untwist. Release one more time, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. We're going to come to standing. So take a moment just to Come back into your body here, a little more grounded. You're ready to stand. Shift the weight forward. Feel the feet press into the floor, leaning up, lifting all the way up to standing. So here, have your chair at this stage. I think, no, let's have it so that we can just use it if we need it. Maybe have it to the front of your sticky mat. Make sure you're on a fairly secure surface. And I think today, let's work with, if you haven't got a block, again, I can loan you one from the center if you let me know in the group message, or you can use a thick block, a thick book, or something that will suffice. So we are going to place it between the legs, and if you haven't got one, don't worry about it. You'll still get the movement. So grounding down through your feet, we're going to come to do some chair pose, a little chair pose flow. Moving some space away from the chair if you don't need it at the moment. So inhale here, ground down through the feet in Tadasana, tailbone draws down, front ribs slightly tuck in, shoulder blades squeeze back. And as you exhale, we're going to sit the bottom back. So release the tailbone, sit the bottom back, sit your heels back. Inhale, stand again. Exhale, sit your bottom back. Make sure your knees don't sit forward. You want to sit back in your chair. Inhale, reach again. Exhale, sit your bottom back in your chair. Now stay here. Inhale, reach those arms only. Exhale, fold. Keep a bend in your knees. Even if you don't want to fold all the way, just let your elbows rest on the thighs. So we're going to take a slight addition to this pose. Inhale back to your chair pose. And exhale, fold. This time inhale all the way up to stand. And exhale your hands down. We'll take the addition from standing. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, sit back. Now this time inhale, open one arm out to the side. Exhale, center. Inhale, other arm. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, arms down. Oh, that's pretty strong. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit in your chair. Inhale, open one arm up. Exhale, close. Inhale, open the other arm up. Exhale, close. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, fold. Whew, that's hard work. Inhale, stand all the way up. And exhale, sweep those arms down. Whew, that's pretty hard work. Roll the shoulders back. Loosen yourself off a little bit here. I'm hoping you can hear the rain. It's so nice out there. So we're going to come for a little balance and maybe just step near your chair if you're not already by it. Keep the block in at this stage. And inhale, let's just come to stand on the toes. It's okay to steady yourself here if you need to. And lower. Inhale, come on up to your toes. And lower. Do it again. Inhale, up to your toes. Lower. And inhale, up to your toes. This time, hold. Can you take your arms up too, or one arm? And exhale, lower down. Ooh. Let's loose the block. Gently place it to the side. Beautiful work. I think we'll turn our chair around and we'll do a slight downward facing dog. Make sure your chair's fully on the sticky mat if you've got a mat at home, which I know you do. Hands to your heart. Inhale, breathe the arms down and reach them up. Exhale, fold. Draw your pelvic floor up. Make sure you're supported on the chair in a way that it's not going to collapse on you. And let's step the feet back and draw the bottom back into downward facing dog. Draw the hips back. Imagine that I've got a strap and I'm pulling the upper thighs back and your tailbone back. Your hands are extending forward, reaching through all 10 fingers or 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. Spiral your arms open. So the inside of your biceps spiral out and the outside of your triceps spiral under. That will help broaden your back. Now inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, fold again, back into downward facing dog or chair dog. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now this time, inhale and step your right foot forward. Bend into the front knee. Just step the back foot out a tiny bit. Turn the toes out a little bit. Warrior one feet. Bend deeply. Ground through. Hug the right thigh in toward the center and back into the hip. And let's stand up. Beautiful. Keep pushing through the outside edge of that back leg. Keep your stability here, grounding down. So maybe we might inhale here, the arms up, and maybe you might like to straighten that leg. And as you exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach and straighten. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach. Exhale. One more time. Inhale here. Now keep the legs bent and keep the arms up. The front leg bent. Keep the back leg straight. Inhale, reach through your fingers. Exhale, draw the pelvic floor up, like draw it up. And as you exhale, fold, step back, straighten the feet, downward facing dog. Look up here, halfway. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here. This time we're going to step left foot forward. Bend the left knee. Turn the back foot out slightly. Straighten the back leg. Push back out through the outside edge of your back leg. Bend into the front leg. Ground through the feet. Hug thighs in. Let's breathe your way all the way up. Maybe stand up first. When you feel steady and stable, then bring the arms up. Beautiful. So inhale here, reach tall. And as you exhale, draw the arms behind your back. Inhale, reach tall, straighten the front leg. Exhale, draw the arms back behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. This time, keep your knee bent. Inhale, reach your arms up and stay there. Imagine you've got an energy ball between your two palms. Inhale, reach your hand. Draw the pelvic floor up as you exhale, fold, step back into your downward chair dog. Inhale this time, step forward right leg. Step the back foot back a little more. Spin the foot to the side. So we're setting up for our warrior two now. Bend deeply into your front leg. Open through that right hip. Spiral it open. Keep pushing through the back edge of the outside leg. This is the left leg. When you're ready, ground your foot. Let's stand up to warrior two and cartwheel the arms to warrior two. What you want to make sure is that you're not hiking your shoulders up and your arms aren't up here. Let them come all the way down, float down like a bird. Let them float all the way up. And then let them come back to find their way to warrior two. Lower them down. Beautiful. Strong warrior. Let your arms return to your hips. Now straighten that front leg. You might need to step the back foot in a tiny bit. So I want you gently here to draw this right hip up, the right thigh up into the hip joint, and gently shift your hips over to the left. Feel yourself starting to side bend. Place your right hand on your chair. Draw your right ribs forward, left ribs back. And then the left arm, either keep it behind your back or you might like to see if you can unfold it and straighten it above your left shoulder. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Beautiful. Inhale here. Take your left arm down, shoulder height. Use it to help stand all the way up. We're going to pivot now. Bend into the front knee again. Pivot the back foot. Cartwheel round. Downward facing chair dog. And step back into your downward dog. Draw your pelvic floor up to support you as you exhale back. Lower belly, core, really, really strong. That dome circular muscle. Let it support your back. Inhale this time, step your left foot forward to the front. Walk your back foot back a little, spin it to the side. Ready for warrior two. Bend deeply into your left leg. Take your right arm, cartwheel, all the way into warrior two. Spiral open your left hip. It's going to want to drop in like that. See if you can keep spiraling it open. And it's okay, let this right hip come forward a little. Okay, you don't have to take this in one direction and open that. I'm not going to force you to do that. Keep the back leg straight. Remember, you don't want the arms up high. You want to soften those shoulders and just lower the arms down a bit if you need to. Beautiful. Warrior two. Let the arms rest. Straighten your front leg. You might need to step the back foot in. Both legs are straight. Again, shift the hips. Draw the left hip up. Shift the hips over. Let yourself start to side bend. Place your left hand on your chair. Open through these left ribs forward, right ribs back. Maybe the right arm just stays behind your back, or maybe it might like to come like a star. Trikonasana. Inhale here. Let the right hand come back. Bend your front leg. Hands back to the chair. Spin both feet around. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Last time. Inhale here. Step to the front. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, ground your feet. Bend your knees. Breathe your arms all the way up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Doing beautifully. Okay, tree pose. Let's take a beautiful balance, hey? So your chair anywhere supporting you if you feel you want to use it. It's an option. Grounding our right foot down. Once again, I'm doing the same leg as you rather than mirroring. So ground down, roots like light moving through the earth. So here, maybe your tree will come to here, just your heel on top of your foot. Make sure you've got support with your chair wherever you need it. Maybe your foot will come underneath the knee. Or maybe you'll be able to lift high and place it on the inside of the thigh. Soften your shoulders. Maybe one hand comes to the heart, maybe both do. Maybe one arm reaches high. Maybe they both do. Visualize we're all doing this together in our supportive tree. We're either side of each other, but instead of being connected here in the body, we're connected through intention and through the roots that go all the way through the earth. It's very different not having all your beautiful smiling faces at the other side of the camera. Feel that my arms are wrapping you all in a big hug. So slowly now, come on out. Notice how I distracted you again, so you didn't feel how long you were there for. Pat it out, and let's change the chair over to the other side. This time grounding down through the other foot. Remember to breathe. Did you breathe? I forgot to remind you. Grow your roots, feel them connect down through the earth, and find your tree. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here, and maybe it's here. Feel as you're in this one, your sacrum naturally lowers down. Maybe hands to the heart, maybe one hand to the heart. Remember to breathe. Beautiful. Let's release. Let the foot release. Ground down. We're slowing things down now because we're getting ready to come down to the floor. So we can place the chair right out of the way. We don't need it anymore. We're going to come down to our bottom. So slowly, make sure you've got your blanket handy, something warm, comfortable, pillow if you need it, bolster if you have one. And I think we'll lower down slowly and gradually today. So keep your knees bent, feet about as wide as your hips. If you can, keep your feet down. If you can't, that's okay. I can't see you to know. So here we're going to roll down slowly for 10 counts. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to lower down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow yourself to rest here, but before you stretch your legs out, we're going to just do a little bit of a twist. So I just have to hold this microphone on my head. But your arms, if they're comfortable, will come just out beside you. And I think here we'll keep the feet together. And what we're going to do is gently let the legs drop over to the left. And make sure you position yourself. If you need a pillow between your knees for your twist, sometimes this can just help you feel a little more supported. Find a twist that you're really, really comfortable in, that you don't feel like you're holding your body up. And let's maybe let the head turn to the opposite direction if your neck is happy to do that. And just let yourself rest into now your quiet space. If you can hear the rain, enjoy the sound. You might have birds at your place as well. They'll all be coming out for the worms very soon. Okay. We're going to slowly prepare. If you have a prop between your knees, just gently take it out. Slowly return your knees back to the center. Reposition your hips. You might just need to shift them over to the left a little. And this time you're going to take your knees to the right. And once again, if you have a prop, place it there. Anything that's going to let you rest in your pose. Make it your own twist. And if you feel that it's natural for your neck, turn and just let it roll wherever it needs to be right now. Okay, getting ready to return out of your twist. Slowly returning the knees back into center, just placing your prop to the side, aligning your hips. Just keep your feet in front of your bottom for the moment. Straighten your spine. And we're going to inhale here. As you inhale, tilt your pubic bone forward. You'll feel your tailbone push into the floor. You'll feel your lower back arch. And as you exhale, reverse that. Tuck your tailbone under. And this time today, as your back flattens, let your bottom start to lift. And we're going to do beads on the necklace, which is lifting the hips right up slowly, slowly into a bridge. Draw your knees in toward the center. Once you're there, you might want to just walk the shoulders under you a little bit. Keep pushing the feet into the floor. Thighs toward the midline. Squeeze your buttocks if you need to. Can you take a deep breath here? Now, as you exhale, walk your shoulders out, and we're going to slowly lower the spine down. One vertebra at a time if you can. Noticing how it's all moving. Unfolding. And when you reach the floor, totally relax. Reposition the spine. If you need to hug your knees into your belly, maybe you might like to do little tiny knee circles on the ceiling to massage your sacrum, the muscles around your lower back. Feel your sacroiliac joints. Go the other way. Gentle and slow. Take your knees wide and hug the knees toward your armpits. Bring them back to the center. And we're going to lower ourselves down now for your Shavasana, your well-earned Shavasana. So if you want to place a little bolster underneath your knees for support, please do so. Or a blanket over you, a pillow under your head. Make sure your body is feeling as straight as you can. Then just let your legs drop out. Let your hips open. Let your shoulders open by letting your palms rest up, partaking in the energy. And imagine that you have a golden star in your belly, just below your belly button. And every time you breathe in, the star expands a little more. And every time you breathe out, it gently and softly contracts. Every time you breathe in, it expands and gets a little bit more brighter, creates a ripple effect all the way out through your entire being, through the tiny little nadi pathways of energy. And then as you exhale, it draws back in. You inhale, the golden light expands and begins to move through all of those intricate pathways within your body. As you exhale, it draws back in, and it gets slower but stronger. Continue to rest with this, and I'm going to play you some sound. Feeling your body resting heavier and heavier. Every breath in and out. Let the sound travel through the particles in your body, travel through the cells, molecules, the water. Slowly now, let's begin to bring the awareness back to where your body is laying on the floor. Feeling how deep your breath is. Noticing the sensations through your being. Is there any emotions present right now? And then slowly start to bring movement back into your hands and back into your feet. Slowly start to stretch your body. Of course, you are welcome to stay laying wherever you are for longer. But if you do wish to come out of practice now, then slowly begin to roll yourself to the side. And let's bring the awareness to the heart. And as we're there rolled on our side, or still on our back, let's think of one thing that comes into our mind that brings gratitude right now. There's probably many things, but what is one thing now? I'd like you to envision this energy of gratitude radiating in your being and expanding beyond your field. Almost like that's the energy you're emitting is through the light and gratitude. And then feel that energy come back to your own being. As you give yourself a really beautiful hug. And then when you're ready, slowly and steady, use your hands and let's bring yourself up to seated. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste. So much love to you.